Evil eye got 4 seasons. Brand new hate.
Hi guys, today's video is gonna be a back to school video. Back to school makeup, that was non-existent. We never actually put makeup on. Well, I never wore makeup until I was well in my 20s. When I was going to school, I didn't feel the need to put makeup on. The only makeup I had on my face when I was going to school was, what did I even have? I mean, a little bit of lip gloss or lip balm, because obviously you didn't want to have a chapped lip. So you had a lip balm. And then what did I have? You know, a bit of a brush in my eyebrow, because my eyebrow wasn't even plucked or nothing. It looked really bad. I would just comb my eyebrow because my eyebrows were, to be honest with you, they were quite bushy until I started plucking them. And I lost all of them, which was a shame. I had a really bushy eyebrow. Eyebrow, please come back. That's all I was doing for school. And obviously grease my face with cocoa butter. These days, oh mine, when I'm going out, I see all these school children. They have makeup, they have lashes, they have all sort of things. So today is going to be a back to school makeup for college, for even university, even for school children transitioning into sixth form or college. It's going to be quite natural look, very simple and very quick look. Anyway, let's get back to it. First of all, I'm going to start off with this makeup eye. I've already primed my face as usual. I like to do certain things off camera because, you know, it just prolongs the whole video. So I primed my face already with Benefit POREFessional. It's one of my favorite primer. And the next thing I'm going to be doing will be my foundation. I'm doing things the other way around, so I'm going to be doing my foundation first. The foundation I'm using today is the Mary Kay Timewise Matte Wear Liquid Foundation, and it's in the color Bronze 5. I use between Bronze 5 and Bronze 4, but I like the Bronze 5 because I like the way it looks. The Bronze 4 is a little bit more too yellowy for me. So it's going to be Bronze 5. Sorry guys, my mirror is on this side. So if I'm looking at this side, I am definitely looking in my mirror. I'm going to be blending it in with a brush as usual. I do prefer the brush application because for me it's much easier than the sponge. And also it doesn't soak too much of the product. The next thing I'm going to be doing is going straight to my eyebrow. And as usual, I use a pencil because for me the pencil is much easier and much quicker. And sometimes I do use this one as well. This is very nice, but I'm just going to be using the brush for now. Goof Proof brow pencil, the brush on it, just to comb my eyebrow a little bit. The reason why I use a pencil, especially this is even perfect for back to school. I mean, it's simple, it's easy, it's straightforward, and if you don't have money to be buying all the other kits, you just pop into Superdrug and get this for 79p. Even if there's no makeup, eyebrow for me is very important because it shapes the face. So I'm going to be making sure that the eyebrow is lining up, so I will just draw. I won't physically draw, but I'll just use the pencil to trace the line over. Right, so I'm going to obviously be combing my eyebrow in just to make it look a little bit more natural. Everybody's got different preference. Some people just cannot stand using pencils. Some people think that the pencil is for amateurs. But I really like the pencil because for me, I don't want to spend too long on my eyebrows. I'm going to be using LA Girl Pro-Conceal as usual. That's all I use. I think it's about time I change it. So it's in the color Toffee. So I'll be using it to shape my eyebrow. Now that the eyebrows are done, the next thing I'm going to be doing is eyeshadow. But like I said, because it's back to school makeup, We're not going to be doing anything too major. We'll just keep it quite simple and quite neutral. If you put concealer on, set it, because it makes it easier for you to apply an eyeshadow if you're applying an eyeshadow, and also it stops it from creasing. I'm going to be using Sacha Buttercup to set the eye. Blow some up. I did not have any cheaper palette, so this is the palette I'm going to be using. The colors that I want to use, they in the Urban Decay JEAN-MICHEL BASQUIAT. Because it's back to school, for you guys might not have enough money or something, so you can just get the same colors or maybe similar colors, you know, go to Superdrug booths, get the cheaper version of it, or any palette that you can afford. You know, like I said, I'm not doing any major eyeshadow, so I'm going to be using Not For Sale as my transition shade. All we're going to be doing is just putting a little bit of, you know, just to define the crease. And again, you don't have to do any eyeshadow. Make sure it's well blended in. Blending in very, very well. And I'm just going to be putting just a tiny bit of eyeshadow on the lid, just to make the lid stand out a little bit more. So the eyeshadow I'm going to be using today is the Levitation from JEAN-MICHEL BASQUIAT, this one. So that will be going on the lid. So just put tiny bit on the lid, because like I said, we're not doing anything too crazy here. That's about it really. And then I'm gonna go straight to the eyeliner. This is the eyeliner I always use. It's the Rimmel London Glam'Eyes color 001 Black Glamour. And again, because I've got a hooded eye, I usually do my eyeliner quite thin. It flatters my eye much better as well. Because it's back to school, these are quite fine, you know, and quite short as well. They're nothing crazy, so you can use that easily and get away with it in school. And again, I'm using a lot. So a lot, even though it's called dramatic, for me it's not very dramatic. This is what I'm going to be using for the extra people, like I said, like myself. But it's optional. You don't have to apply eyelashes. The lashes are on now. I've already primed my face. I've already applied my foundation from the beginning. So we're just going to be highlighting and contouring the face a little bit. I'll just apply a little bit just to bring out the eye a little bit more. Make sure you blend it really well. Blend it all the way under your eye as well. There it is. So all the places where you've applied the concealer, make sure you blend it in really well. Then you blend your forehead one really well as well. We're not actually going to bake this time. Again, I'm using my Sacha Buttercup here setting powder to set the highlighted areas. Yeah, so just press it down, because or else if you don't set the eye, obviously it's going to crease. The concealer will crease, so you definitely have to set it. I mean, if you want to just define your face, you don't need to do that, but for this instant I'm going to be putting just a tiny bit of definition, so contour. But as always, I'm not really like a contour person. I just use powder. Most of the time I use the eyeshadow from the Nubian palette too, Kenya. We've blended it in. I'm going to be using the Clinique powder in Stay Brandy 11 to set the rest of my face. I'll just put in a little bit of highlighter from the Pure Glow. Put a little bit of highlighter on the brow bone here as well, just to define the eyebrow a little bit more. I'm going to be applying mascara on the bottom lashes, and the mascara we'll be using today is again the London Scandaleyes Wild Wings. I love this mascara. It's absolutely good. It makes my lashes very thick and it makes it quite long as well. It's a little bit of highlight there and highlight here. Really, my cheeks a little bit of color, so just put in some blush here just to give my cheeks a little bit of color. We're going to be going on the lipstick. I mean, there's so many options for you because it's for school. You don't want to be putting anything too bright, so you can actually use lip gloss or you can use lipsticks, but today I'm going to be using lipsticks. I am going to stay quite neutral here and quite toned down. These are very, very cheap. They're like pencil lipsticks. You can get them from New Look. It was like £1 each or something like that. This one is actually Maybelline. So it's the Maybelline Nude Embrace Matte Lipstick and it's the color 930. Because it's a little bit too matte, I'm going to be actually coating it, going on top of it with this one. And this one is from, I can't remember where this one is from, but this one is a little bit more gloss. It's got a little bit of gloss in there. Because you're going to be in school the whole day, running up and down, you know, you want your makeup to stay intact. So make sure you set your face, you know, if you've got makeup on. So the setting spray we'll be using today is the Makeup Revolution. So the Revolution Makeup London, and it's the Pro Fix. That's it really. This is the end result. I hope you like it. Like I said, it's quite simple, it's quite straightforward, quite easy, so anybody can do it.